3 years ago at a product launch, I punched my wife's first love so hard I damaged his hearing. The day after I got detained, I received divorce papers from her. On court day, she slapped her marriage certificate with him right in my face. She even represented the case as his wife. In everyone's eyes, I was just some possessive psycho. They all expected me to get revenge on that scumbag after prison, to win back my woman. But after serving my time, I just quietly bought a ticket and left. Disappeared completely. Until one day, in a crowded tourist spot, someone suddenly called out my name. I politely asked, "Want some skewers, spicy or not?" Her eyes instantly turned red. "You forgot I never eat spicy food?" My tone didn't change. "Sorry, I get tons of regulars, can't remember everyone." Better safe than sorry. She seemed to stop breathing. Only the tourist behind kept pushing. "Hey girl, you ordering or what? If not, let me go." "This place is famous, there's a whole line here." Bai Ningbing stared at me for so long her eyes hurt, then looked down. She quickly grabbed a few skewers. "No spice." I smiled politely. "About 7 to 10 minutes, take this number and find a seat." Then I went back to grilling, every move clean and sharp. Bai Ningbing stared at my cracked, swollen hands, then suddenly grabbed the skewers from me. "Fang Yuan, stop doing this!" I snatched them back, frowning hard. "Ma'am, please don't interrupt my work. There are other customers waiting." The customers behind got impatient. "Is she crazy or what? Trying to make the guy starve?" Bai Ningbing snapped. "What do you know? Fang Yuan shouldn't be here. This is such a waste." "You have no idea what he's capable of." The customers smirked at me. "Is this like the boss's crazy ex or something?" "I had big dreams too. Wanted to rule the world. Now I'm driving Uber." "Yeah, I wanted to be the next Warren Buffett. Now I'm drowning in debt." Bai Ningbing looked at them like idiots, eyes full of contempt. "No point talking to you people." She turned to me, eyes eager. "Fang Yuan, I know you don't really want this. These hands weren't made for skewers. The code you write is the most powerful thing in the world. You could make millions in no time. Why settle for this?" Before I could answer, her eyes turned red with guilt. "Is it because of me? I know what happened hit you hard, but I never thought you'd fall this far." Her eyes were full of pity, like I was doing something shameful. I looked at her calmly. "Ma'am, if you don't want it, I can cancel your order. Please don't disturb my business." Bai Ningbing froze, eyes filled with disbelief and pain. She sat back down, eyes red. "Who said I'm not eating? I want it." I turned back and finished grilling. Bai Ningbing ate while tears fell. She kept glancing at me, hoping I'd comfort her like before, but I just frowned slightly and refilled her napkins. "Ma'am, if you need help, there's a police station 500 meters away." Bai Ningbing couldn't take my coldness anymore and ran off, covering her face. When I was closing up, Bai Ningbing, who'd been hiding nearby, suddenly spoke. "How long have you been doing this?" She put a stack of cash in front of me. "I'm here on vacation. Walk around with me, 2 hours more than you'd make here." I looked at the thick stack, at least 3 or 4 grand. My daughter's doll was as good as bought. Skewers were sold out anyway. Only an idiot turns down money. "Sure, I know this area well." I took the money with a smile, not embarrassed at all. Bai Ningbing's voice trembled. "You never used to care about this kind of money. Once some rich punk hit on me, offered 500K for one drink. You smashed $1 million wine bottle on his head and lost a 10 million deal." Looking at my oil-stained cheap t-shirt, her expression was indescribable. "You have sensitive skin. Can't wear cheap polyester, only handmade pure wool. Even your plain socks used to cost more than this whole stand." She couldn't understand how the man who once lived large could change so much. I didn't reply, just smiled and pointed at the palace-like building on the cliff. "Peak of Immortals, valley between, gazing at heaven and earth. This cliffside view is a local landmark." I casually introduced the spot and asked, "Ever been up there?" Bai Ningbing kept staring at me, shook her head blankly. "Let's go up. When the world opens up before you, you'll understand." I once thought I'd never get over Bai Ningbing. Now that seems ridiculous. Bai Ningbing met my eyes, honest and loveless. Her heart ached. "Okay." On the way up, I played tour guide, telling her all about the local culture. When we passed villagers with shoulder poles, I'd greet them warmly. "Fang Yuan, moonlighting as a tour guide? Young folks got stamina, selling skewers all day, still hiking with tourists at night." Bai Ningbing looked at my thin face and asked softly, "Do you do this often?" I said honestly, "Sometimes when I close up early, I show tourists around. But none of them tip like you." I grinned. At that moment, Bai Ningbing realized I was genuinely happy about money I used to ignore, not to spite her. "Fang Yuan, stop this!" She suddenly grabbed my hand. Her tone was sincere. "Even if we're divorced, I can't watch you fall like this. You're not ordinary. Even after prison, you can make a comeback." She pulled out her phone and typed in a bank account number. "I didn't dare contact you. I thought you were doing fine. I never expected. Take this. It's what I owe you. Go start something." Without blinking, she typed in 5 million. I just watched Bai Ningbing in silence. She thought I accepted. But when the screen said the account was closed, she was stunned. "Fang Yuan, do you hate me?" She looked up at me, eyes full of tears. "This was the account you opened when you confessed to me. The number was my birthday and lucky numbers. You said you'd carry it forever. Every purchase was saving happiness for me. You don't want me happy anymore?" I looked past her calmly. "Lady, your happiness just arrived." Bai Ningbing froze, slowly turning around. That scumbag stood nearby, reaching out his hand. "Babe, been waiting up here." He showed his phone. "Texted you hours ago. Said meet at the top. Didn't expect you so late. Thought something happened." Bai Ningbing stared at me, my words still echoing in her head. Brief but brutal. When she didn't move, the scumbag walked up and grabbed her hand. He leaned close to her ear. "Babe, who's this?" Compared to 3 years ago, I had a few more lines on my face, but looked mostly the same. But the scumbag pretended not to recognize me. Bai Ningbing stiffly introduced me. This is Fang Yuan." The scumbag gasped dramatically. "Oh my god, Fang Yuan, you look so pathetic now." His disgusted gaze fell on me. My faded t-shirt with an Adidas logo. "Fang Yuan." Can't afford real brands, so you wear fakes? Knock off Adidas, not embarrassed? Then he realized what he said and hid behind Bai Ningbing, scared. I just speak my mind, no offense, don't hit me again. Ningbing spent millions on my cochlear implant, you know? His eyes were full of provocation. I didn't react at all. Bai Ningbing always thought his bluntness was charming. Now it felt harsh. That's enough. The scumbag shot me an annoyed look.